And yes, another very exciting moment on Breakfast Central is when we get to talk sports. And I'm probably excited because Nigeria did get to make up for losing that game against South Africa. Good morning, Onyinye.
Good morning, Osa. Good morning, Olive.
Good morning.
It's great to see you this morning, looking so beautiful.
Good to see you too. And you look completely dazzling.
Okay, thank you for the compliment. Now it's time,
All right,
to
go
take
ahead.
you-
What's going on in sports?
Okay, let me tell you right now, the Women's African Cup of Nations has reached the stage where we talk real business in the world of football. And of course, the girls now have been separated from the women. So when I'm talking about serious football, it is the knockout stage. But here we're going to be focusing on the Group C games played yesterday. So the group stage finished on Sunday with the 2022 African Women's Cup of Nations Group C qualified 3 teams in that group to the quarterfinal round. South Africa's Banyana defeated Botswana 1-0 to confirm a perfect record through 3 games, setting up a matchup against Tunisia in the quarterfinals. Now, in the other match, going into simultaneously, we had Nigerian Super Falcons. They scored 3 goals in the first half on their way to an easy 4-0 win over Burundi, and they will advance to a group runners-up with Botswana as they advance as one of the 2 the best third-place sides there. So great one to see there, but we are so glad to see that Botswana they're making history also at the Women's African Cup of Nations. We cannot wait to see them in the quarterfinals. Botswana came in their first game in the Group C encounter against Burundi, and they went 4-1 against them. Also, with one player, the likes of Lufilwe, having a brace in that match. So joining us to feel the mood in camp will be Pearl Carolyn from Botswana. She's a media officer and also a sport journalist from Botswana. Pearl, are you there?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Really, I thought the network has really done us some little things there, but it's great to have you join us once again on News Central TV Breakfast Sport.
Thanks for having me once again.
All right.
Network.
History has been made. Botswana has qualified finally for their first ever quarterfinals in their debut African Women's Cup of Nations. How do you feel about this?
Thanks for having me once again. It is really exciting. It is great to see the males qualifying for the first time ever for the quarterfinals. Remember, the males were also the debutants, and no one really gave them a chance. So it is really great. The mood is high in the camp. After the game, I traveled with the team to where they're currently staying. It was great. And then I did chat to them. They will say, look, Pearl, the quarterfinals are starting on Wednesday. And we as the males, we are going to qualify for the World Cup. So World Cup meaning they'll definitely beat Morocco on a Wednesday. So we are waiting to see that, even though they are still having injuries.
Okay, Pearl. All right, to get you more updates when it comes to what happens to Botswana, we have to go on a short break now. And when we come back, we'll still have Pearl giving us the mood in camp as Botswana has made their first ever quarterfinals to the Women's African Cup of Nations. So stay tuned to Breakfast Sport. Welcome back to Breakfast Central, and now we're still talking sport. Of course, Botswana made an historic entrance into the quarterfinals of the Women's African Cup of Nations, their first ever quarterfinals in the Women's African Cup of Nations. And earlier on, we're speaking to Pearl Carolyn, media officer and also a sport journalist from Botswana, who is in Morocco, and giving us a feel of what is happening in camp. Yes, you did say the mood in camp is all hyped up because they're making it to their first ever quarterfinals. But Pearl, the team failed to bounce back from 2 defeats, handing the Banyana of South Africa their 3rd straight win in a row. Do you think that's good enough for the knockout stage where we want to see real business in the world of football?
We obviously know that Nigeria and South Africa are very strong when it comes to women's football, but the girls said, no, we knew what we were doing, and then we knew again that Morocco was watching us, so we had to do something different so that they couldn't even know what they should expect from us in the next game.
Oh, but in the next game, you know that's where you lose, you're out of the competition entirely. But by the way things stands right now, Botswana will play Morocco. They are the host nation of the tournament. Do you think they stand any chance against that host nation?
Look, it is not always easy to play the host nation, looking at the fact that they'll be having supporters there and then home ground advantage. But the mental strength of the mess is very good. They are ready for anything. And then even the coach said, we are ready for anything. We came prepared for anything, not only the three teams that we are playing against in Group C. So the girls are eager to make another history by qualifying for the very first time ever to the World Cup. So I trust they're going to do well against the Morocco on Wednesday.
Okay, we're waiting and crossing our fingers that they do well against the host nation. But what was your standout performance so far during the group phase? Who was the standout performance in the team?
Well, from Botswana, I'll just say Jessie number 7, that is Refugio Talagela. She's been doing great. Yesterday, she had to be substituted early because of a knock that she had in the first round, in the first half. And then the goalkeeper, it is not yet there, but we know she's very good.
You talked about a blow that some of the players are not fit, and the goalkeeper. You did say that yesterday in our WAFCON Express. But what is the update right now? Are we going to be seeing these players who were out of that competition against Bayana? Are we going to see them back in the quarterfinals?
Yeah, the coach said she had to rest at least the 3 players in that game because they knew they were already in the quarterfinals. So she had to rest them so that they didn't incur more injuries. So in Morocco game, they'll be available.
Okay, we'll be hoping to see them available for the against the host nation. But are there things that Coach Ikulu-Wisang needs to work on going into the quarters? Because the Bayana went 1 goal against them, so I could see that they worked so much on their defense line. At least they could not take more than 1 goal. That's a great one. But starting up the Group C encounter, they went 4. We thought that Botswana would be the Cinderella team in the competition, but going into face Nigeria, they went 2-0, and now the last game, they go 1-0. So are there things Coach Ikulu-Wisang needs to work on in the quarters?
The coach, you have to improve in the middle of the park because that is where they've been having challenges. But you could see last night's game, they could connect 1 or 2 passes. So today they said they'll be working on them even on Tuesday. So they'll be working on them. And Wednesday, we are going to see a different ball game from the Mares.
Okay, I'm going to take you for your word there. But how far do you think they will go? Botswana will go to the semis, to the finals? Let me put you on the spot now.
Honestly, the players said that target is to reach the semi-finals. Whatever happens there, it will be a topic for another day. But what they want is to qualify for the World Cup.
Okay, we hope that they will qualify for the World Cup. And if Botswana does qualify for the World Cup, it's going to be a shocker and a great one for the Mirrors. We do wish them best of luck as they go up in the quarterfinals against Morocco. Thank you, Pearl, for joining us, giving us update all the way from Morocco, from the Botswanan camp.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pearl. All right, we cross our fingers. We wait to see if Botswana will make it out of the quarterfinals. They go up against Morocco, the host nation, and Morocco have been flying on high since the beginning of this competition, playing for fame, playing in front of the home fans, having the support of the 12th man. Also, Olive, you know when you have the support of the 12th man, you don't have to fail them because they're coming to give you their all, coming to give you their support and also their chance.
I agree with that, but sometimes, football is football. You can't help but feel them. But, I'll just also quickly mention that, this particular tournament seems to have, something exciting happening every week.
Yeah.
And, it looks like it's going to continue to be one of the best ones that we've experienced.
Yes, of course. It was expanded from 8 teams to 12 teams. So you should expect more drama, more record, and more entertainment. Osa, I have been enjoying the whole competition from the start date, and I'm hoping that I still enjoy to the end date.
Absolutely. We look forward to you bringing us all the behind-the-scenes scoop on what's happening, all the drama and entertainment. I would ask Osa to make predictions for Morocco and
No need.
Botswana, but
Yeah.
we do know that he has a history of making wrong predictions, like he did with Super
I
Falcons.
predict someone will win.
You're just trying to be on the
Of course,
fence.
someone is going to win. Somebody has to win.
That's my prediction.
Thank you
It's
so
always
much.
good
That's
to
an
have you. Thank
update
you very
for
much for joining us on Sports this morning.
You're welcome.
All right.